Hello all, today we are going to discuss the evolving relationship of India and US. To begin with, India and the United States are now engaged in a global strategic partnership rooted in shared democratic values and mutual interest across bilateral, regional and global platforms. Historically, the relationship had its complexities, with the US balancing its interest in South Asia. But today, high-level political exchanges and multiple sectoral cooperations have created a broader and more cooperative partnership. This is evident in the regular 2+2 ministerial dialogues between India and US and the India-US Economic and Financial Partnership. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent visit to the United States highlights this further. His meeting with President Joe Biden seeks to strengthen bilateral ties, focusing on trade, security, and countering China's influence, especially in the Indo-Pacific region. Modi's visit underscores how both nations aim to align with strategies to navigate an increasingly complex geopolitical landscape. So now India and US is trying to come together and diplomatically they are trying to solve a lot of issues. The discussions are also focused on deepening economic cooperation in key areas like technology, energy and defense. Yes, these three domains, when we talk about technology, energy and defense, these three domains become very important whenever we talk about the relationship between any two countries. And so is the case in case of India and US as well. Why is this relationship so important for US? Now we know about India, that India is a developing country. India lacks resources. India lacks infrastructure in a lot of cases. Then why US is trying to be our friend? Let's see. India's strategic location in the Indo-Pacific region. Yes, my friends, the Indo-Pacific region. If you want to tell who is the king of the Indo-Pacific region, then after China, we can name India. And India has a strategic location in that region. China is trying to make a string of pearls around India just because China also knows the dominance of India in the Indo-Pacific region. So the Indo-Pacific region is crucial for maintaining stability in the region. The US also sees vast economic opportunities in India's growing economy. So India is a hub where you get the demographic dividend, the young youth. So India market and India's global growing economy is also attracting US. Collaboration in defense and intelligence sharing help enhance global security, while India's democratic values complement the US in promoting global democratic principles and stability in South Asia. We all know that India is the biggest democracy because our population is the highest, so we become the biggest democracy in the world. And US is also a democratic state. It's not a communist state. So for spreading more and more democracy in the society, US need someone, a stronghold like India. US cannot be dependent on Russia, either on China, because you know that US and China are having Cold War and rift between. And US and Russia is also not going well. So who becomes the partner of US in the democracy? India becomes the partner here. However, the relationship is not without challenges. Trade disputes, differences in foreign policies, particularly with regards to Russia and Iran, and visas issues like H-1B policies are potential roadblocks. Yes, we have heard that India is blocking USA is blocking a lot of H-1B visas when it's given to Indian citizens. We know that a lot of Indian diaspora are working as engineers, IT engineers in USA. And for that, they need H-1B visa. But USA has curbed such visas, especially for Indians and people coming from different countries. So this become a bone of contention in the relationship. Looking ahead, both nations can strengthen economic ties by resolving trade barriers and promoting technology transfers. Defense cooperation can be expanded, and technological cooperation in areas such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and space exploration can drive innovation and economic growth for both countries. So it can be a win-win situation for both countries if they collaborate together in defense. Climate change is another key area of cooperation. Harmonizing climate strategies with focus on sustainable development is essential as both nations work together towards addressing global environmental challenges. In conclusion, we want to say that the evolving relationship between India and US is shaped by mutual interest in economics, defense, and strategic areas. By addressing challenges and leveraging opportunities, both nations can navigate the global landscape together and foster mutual growth. So, what do you think, students? Can India and USA can forget their past and work together in forward direction? The recent visit by our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, have paved huge long ways for this kind of relationship ahead. Apart from that, we have a question for you. What do you think are the key takeaways from the evolving India-US relationship? How can this partnership serve as a model for other nations navigating complex global dynamics? So can India and US be a role model for other nations for better relationships? That time will tell. That's all for now. Stay tuned with us.